Hello, here we are ready to do level 2 of our home value activity on nextlesson.org. So we will continue this from yesterday. I'm looking at level 2 here, and we want to be able to forecast what the near future of real estate values are. That's what it says in this first paragraph here, because if you can tell that the prices are going up, then that would be a good city to invest in, and you want them to be rising quickly so that you can get more money on your investment. So in number 4, it says, using your polynomial models, predict the future real estate values for each city. So I have Columbus still pulled up here on Desmos, and I have the cubic model, because that's the one that I chose yesterday, turned on. So I want to look at, I think it asked for like 2016, 18, yeah, so the even years here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to, well, I can do this two ways. I can show you two ways to do this. One is I could just go over to 16, which would be this year, or this line. And so if I click here and hold my mouse down, see, it's kind of hard to get real exact. I'm trying to get it to say 16 for my x value. Almost. Okay, 16.01. So it looks like it's about $114,429 at that point. So that's kind of annoying having to click around like that. So what I can do is go down here and say I want the year. The years are my x values, so I'm going to put x. I'm going to have that equal the year 2016 is represented in my table as just a 16 because we are keeping track of how many years since the year 2000. What that does is that gives me a gray clickable point. So then I can see exactly what my model is predicting the house values will be in the year 2016. So then if I want to go over and predict the year 2018, I'll just change it to x equals 18 there, and there's my point. Looks like this model is suggesting the house prices would be $156,659 at that point. Now, is this a guarantee? No, this is a prediction based on a model, okay? So we're going to think about those questions as we go through this. So you're going to make predictions of the future values for each city. And then in number 5, you're going to critique the accuracy of your results. So do you think they are realistic? When do you believe they are most accurate? So when is a time frame answer. So when, time-wise, do you think the models are most accurate? And use evidence to support that. If I look at was that 6? Oh, sorry, a couple more questions here. Number 6, which city is projected to have the highest home values in the year 2018? So you'll have that in your table up above. You'll look at 2018. And see which city it is. And then in 6b it says what is the difference between the top two values. So difference means you would subtract. So then if I go over here to number 7, which city appears to be growing at the fastest rate? So use evidence to support your reasoning. You can see this in the pictures of your graphs, or you can see it in the numbers in your table, whichever you prefer. So it says your real estate company typically sells homes around 3 different price points. $100,000 homes. That next one should be $125,000 homes. There's an extra 0 on there, typo. And $150,000 homes. So we want to see in number 8, based on our models, predict when the average home value in each city will approximately reach those values. So let me look at Columbus, since that's what I have graphed for you. And so now I'm wondering when the home values will be $100,000. So my last data point that I have, most recent data, is 2015, and they were $102,000 at that point. So I would say they would hit it in 2015. Here's how you could use the equation function. So I want a y value now, because y values are my house value. So I want the y value to equal 100,000. Yeah, there we go. So a line across at the 100,000 mark. Now I know it's hit it a couple of times in the past, and then it's gone above that and below that, and then it's on the rise right now. But do you see that X value there of 14.6? That would suggest that the house values in about the middle of 2014 is when in Columbus they were averaging $100,000 sales. And then I think the next one was 125,000. Yep. So let me go over here and change this to $125,000. So based on my model, looks like I would hit that price value. My Y is my price value. What was my X again? Years since 2000. So it looks like about midway through 2016 is when we would anticipate houses being that price if they continue to climb at the current rate. So that's how you will answer those questions on number 8. Number 9 says, based on the results of these calculations, would your company be able to bring all 3 of your price points to any of the cities in Ohio before the year 2020? So would that happen? Yes or no? So that's all we're doing on this activity. There were other levels, but I'm not having you do those. So make sure you hit the turn in answers feature. So it's where the table of contents is, which is the little lines here, and then click turn in answers. Okay, so, and you'll click turn in my answers. I'm not turning mine in because I'm not a student. So I think that is everything. So remember that Jesus loves you, and so do I. So do your math.